In game, guys. In game. Not in
Oh, he
real
doesn't
life.
need a reason.
Outside game is Lars a very, very, very charming people.
Lars is not a
Person.
serial killer,
No,
I suppose.
he's not mad. He's not angry for nothing. We didn't
I mean-
do anything.
He's a little mad, mentally.
We didn't screw his D&D campaigns
Yet.
7 times. No, didn't do that. Maybe
Fine.
one time on a ship,
Maybe one time on a
or
ship.
that time with the ape, or that time with the darkness.
You're having fun, Jonas?
Or that time with the castle.
Also, on an added note, when it comes to ships, they actually taste rather good. You should try eating one day.
What?
Sushi? Boat?
You know the ship we're on in our other one,
Yeah.
Warriors Monoctoria, the ship we're on. I
Oh, yeah.
ate it. Remember?
Ah.
I fondly remember a
Or that time
where
with the
my
dinosaur.
character dropped
that time
something
with-
in the river.
That one time at band camp.
Or that time with the international businessman.
I love how we've been streaming for like 1 minute and 23 seconds, and
Oh,
you
have
people
we?
have just been the
Welcome
last
back.
minute and 30 seconds.
I mean, if
Welcome.
we didn't have just a what the fuck intro, it wouldn't be a real intro.
In
That's
our Titles
true.
of Friends episodes. The one
Welcome with the podcast to Screw Lars.
We'll do
not-
it properly
allowed-
on the 100th episode.
I'm not allowed to do my intro anymore because Yella doesn't like it, so you know.
with. I don't know. Hey,
What was the
welcome to
intro?
Demons and Aeminads, where a bunch of idiots try to not kill themselves in a demon-infested world. In a world
Jelle?
infested by demons. Oh, sorry.
Jelle,
I mean,
I'm
it's
gonna
absent
say
to the
this
point.
as a friend. Lars does
Do
it
so.
Oh. Oh.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
How y'all doing?
better. My friends.
Yella did my intro for me. So I don't have to do that anymore. So
Hey.
I can immediately throw it back to
You
him
can
for
go
our
to the-
announcement of the day.
Yes. That was my. Apparently, I'm too chaotic for a job. I had to. I wasn't selected for a job because I'm too chaotic.
Evil,
That's
neutral, or
it's-
lawful? Not lawful. Good.
Stupid.
Chaotic.
Chaotic. Stupid.
Chaotic stupid, yeah.
Stupid.
Answer
Love to see
accepted.
it,
Yes. So I'm still looking for a job, but I'm still have time.
So, dear listeners and watchers, do you have a job for Jelle? Please contact us.
Yes. Normally, my hair is looking more fine. I can comb it over. So
Oh, so
But,
what
you know,
you're
and I
saying
can
that you
shave
don't?
as well.
So what? You're like don't care about your appearance about your appearance
That's
when
what
you're
it
on
is.
stream? Is that what you're saying? Huh?
No, it's the longer he doesn't have a job, the more he looks like a homeless person.
I'm gonna
Jelle,
look
please
like a
go
hobo.
outside my house. Go
Yeah.
away.
So, but tomorrow I have another appointment for another job. So perhaps I'll shave by tomorrow.
I have
Probably
also
I'll shave. What's your announcement? Better
buy
one.
a new watch.
Whoa, you bought a
Nice.
watch. Nice. So you can count the time now.
Yes.
I bought a bunch of things in MediaMarkt, but apparently they still have my old address, so they're all delivering it to my old address. So yay!
Everyone, go
Yeah,
to the
you hate to see it, huh?
and
Well, at least you know why it went to the wrong address. My passport should have arrived today, but it went to the wrong address.
So someone else has your passport.
No. It wasn't actually delivered.
I
Thankfully.
think Liam has something to show as well.
Oh, please,
to
Liam,
see.
show it.
Yeah. Hang on. Give me a second. I need to adorn myself properly.
Oh, he's gonna wear it on stream. Let's go.
Doesn't he look beautiful?
I want it also. Give me.
Beautiful. 10 out of 10.
I hate all of you.
Oh.
And then my other campaigns wonder why I want to blow them up.
They probably
Blew
don't,
up.
but yeah.
You blew
Hey
us.
man, how many
hours up already.
players give their DMs like this much of like a an honor, you know? Putting their DM on a shirt.
You know,
Yeah, I
How many
literally
people
have
do
your
that?
face on a shirt that I'm wearing, Lars. I mean, how much? Yeah, I mean, come on.
Dear watchers, support your DMs.
Fine. I love all of you. I will try not to murder
Fine.
you, but I can't make any promises.
I am going to take this off now because
Oh,
I'm now wearing two t-shirts on top of each other and it's a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's it.
The fact that I'm going to be staring at my own face the entire time makes me uncomfortable. Anyway, let's actually get to the thingy of
Yes.
the case.
That's better.
Yes.
So last time, I am so in awe of my own T-shirt that I can't even make complete sentences anymore.
Yeah,
Bro,
and guess
if
what?
I'm not
Four of
mistaken.
them exist.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You always start with "if I'm not mistaken."
Yeah. If I'm
I
not
can't even help
mistaken.
you with what happened last time. I don't actually have any notes of last session. I got here too late, so I didn't bother writing them.
If I'm not mistaken, last time, you people, after having an encounter with the noble families of relics, and an encounter with Ariana, demon matron of passion, love, and betrayal, you started to collect your thoughts and started to make a plan as a war had been declared on Alvarez, the city that you people conquered back from the demons. You had a feast with the nobles. Some of you talked, some of you got drunk, some of you proposed marriage.
And so
I
for
propose
some of
to
us,
No,
did
Yellow
she?
proposed
and
marriage.
some of us had a PC that crashed. I swear to God, I'm like doubly afraid of my PC crashing right now. It's ridiculous.
To be honest, I don't think anything can top that. So
No.
if it crashes,
No.
just wait.
It depends on his facial reactions. To be honest.
If you
I
pray,
mean, if it happened to be the exact awkward moment we had to get up and have a scratch,
Yes.
then yeah, that's the only thing that could.
that's the advantage of this. This is a pretty low chair, so I can scratch my balls underneath the table.
Someone clip that.
Someone clip that.
Do it.
Oh God!
I think clips are allowed. No, we don't have clips enabled.
Ah, fuck.
Oh, don't we? No, I didn't know.
Hands on the screen, Lars. Hands on the
At all times, that's gonna get tiring, mate.
Sit like this.
You have to take the mouse and just be like, and then.
That's not happening. Anyway, as you had your conversations, you also, however, heard about the fact that with the appearance of a demon matron in your city, there was a little bit of unrest and very little trust towards you people, especially from the Deus Machinae family, who are the
Lucy.
holy people. Lucy's technically okay,
La
but
Lucy.
Adius, the noble head, you could say, was
Smite.
not all that happy with you people. So the morning after the feast, and technically the first day of the war, you could say the first day of intrigue, you had a small gathering with the head of the Guardians of Dea, or the Deus Machinae family, I should say, some of their henchmen, and the head of the Mage Academy as well.
Twin Light.
Yep. Yekrin.
Doesn't like
Who
me.
together, quote unquote, proved that there was no demonic influence on you, which might have had something to do with one of you learning a new spell. Right on schedule.
Through blackmail.
Might have something to do with it, yes. However, at this time, you also found out that Ferrith, or Sniper, who also was influenced by demonic entities, had found his own way of becoming undetectable by these types of magic. And you found out that the reason behind that was the coin maker, who promptly made you a deal. If you guys would force relics into the war, he would allow you to break your contract earlier than the required 4 years. And if you ever told anyone about this deal, well, you know, people were going to find out. And with that, I think with the coin maker just, you know, making that statement, you people having chosen your first domain action for the intrigue, I think that's where we left off. So, question is,
Didn't remember that.
What are you doing now?
I do have a quick question on that deal about breaking the contract. Was that he would have control over the souls for whatever period of time that we chose, regardless of whether we paid it back or not?
Yes.
Yep.
We breaking it early, we'd still have to pay back the money first.
Yes. You'd still have to pay back the money because you'd still have to, you know, attend to the contract. But as long as you don't do what he says, he's not going to accept the final payment, so to speak, at which point he can just drag out the contract as long as he wants.
Dick
Head.
But if it comes to it, I will literally take it coin by coin. I'll find the biggest coin I can find, the most awkward shape. Actually, no, Electrum, they're triangles. And I will shove each and every single one of them up his ass.
You can certainly try.
No, actually, no, he'd probably enjoy that.
Yeah.
Only if it's from you.
I think, Liam, when you say it like that, that's the reason you got your, you know, visa to get out of the UK. Because they want you out.
I haven't got it yet.
You're a terrorist risk.
Oh!
I can't get it because I don't even know my passport number yet because I don't have it.
So,
and where did you go then?
Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from?
wait,
Where
that's
did
an
you go?
announcement.
I came from UK. I went to Belgium.
Oh,
At least that's the plan.
So, Mr. Coinmaker, thank you for the offer. We'll
sir.
we'll stay in touch for sure.
we can answer your call in 5 days.
Oh, I
we really
have all the time in the world. Don't worry about it.
4 years.
It was bullshit.
I love you too, Elvakri.
I didn't say that.
Have you had time to go to the feast yesterday? Did you have time?
Well, I saw that it was a really interesting party. I also saw there were a lot of people that were probably not going to appreciate my presence.
Yes.
What makes you say that? You're so charismatic.
I know!
Everybody loves you.
I mean, of course, not as
Except
charismatic as you, Ryu, but for crying
Yeah.
out loud, I think I'm doing pretty
Almost,
alright.
almost. Yeah, almost.
Do we have some leftover cake for the coin maker?
Depends.
Me
Are you gonna,
finishing like the last piece.
depends. Are you going to poison it?
But I have a little bit of...
That depends. Would you find out if I poisoned it?
Yes.
Come on, he's a
That
demon. He'd know. And not many things work.
What if,
Believe me, I've
what if we
tried.
just make it- what if we just make it disgusting?
Yes. Didn't Jacqueline try that to you last
Yeah,
night?
but I think it's trick, so I just, yeah.
maybe we
just put a
can
little bit of
let
a-
it smell like a new coat.
Oh yeah, that new leathery smell.
Welcome to Demons of Aeminad, where we like piss off everybody one by one.
Dun, 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 dun.
Vote now in
The end-
chat. Who's next to
the
be
end of
pissed off?
at the end of the campaign, it's only Lars and me.
Probably.
That's because you're not smart enough to get pissed off because you don't understand what we're saying to you. So this has a double
Never mind, it's gonna be me and Yella at the end of
and
the
another one.
Another one bites the dust.
So, my two actual players that stayed. What are you two doing?
I think the plan was we all just fucking leave. I think the plan was once that everyone was gone. How late is it? Is it like in the evening or is it in the morning?
It'd be morning
In the
at this
morning.
point, right?
Yeah. I think the plan was to like eventually like first discuss where we're gonna go, but I think then the plan was to just leave and try and make for the other city, yeah? I think, and just scout that out.
First, the two other small
Yeah.
settlements.
We are
around
going
us.
to the magic.
Yeah, the small magic settlement.
Yeah.
South,
Yeah, to the south.
To the south it is.
we're going there to
We're
see what happens.
going on a trip.
Yeah, and
We're
to
going
announce
on a trip.
our rule, ourselves as rulers.
Well, I'm assuming there's gonna be demons there, so we might have to have a little conversation.
Yeah.
Conversational. All right. So,
Conversation.
is there anything that you? Also, Yellow, you got the recipes, right?
Yes.
All right, cool. Just
I'll need about 10 days off
at some point.
at some point.
At some point. Today's we don't really have many off days.
Actually, I just realized something. There was someone who had a fun traveling system that I might want to implement at some point, but I forgot to ask them about it. So at some point there might be some additional stuff in traveling, but that's not for now.
Fine.
Just so you guys know. All right, so you guys are traveling southwards towards.
Yes.
Uh,
Is Mace gonna stay there as our?
Mace
the
has
owner
been asked/ordered to stay kind of as your liaison towards relics. Yes.
Yes.
Which
Are they-
technically does mean, if you want, you can ask him along for missions, attacks, whatever.
We have
but
How much
you do have
do
to
we
realize
know about it? How much do we know about his combat abilities? Because I remember very early on when we were like level 3 or something, he was stronger than us. But at
He
the
was
moment we're like
awesome.
level 7, so I don't know how much he scaled into it. as
He's
well.
around between 5 and 7, I suppose.
I am going to check.
I mean, technically we wouldn't know, right? But we can like go and ask him, have like a little sparring session, like
Yeah,
just
like-
very quickly off the screen,
Yeah.
sparring
How
session
much
to
could
like
a new
try and
coach
figure
cost?
out.
Yeah.
I think originally I made him relatively high level actually, but he would be around level. Actually, he'd be around level 9.
Whew. Damn.
What I miss?
Yeah, he's definitely worth. Like, he's definitely not gonna hold us back. That's for sure.
Yeah, Mace for the list.
And what is he, a fighter? Yeah, or is he a ranger?
Ranger.
And when does they start to rebuild or keep?
Well, technically, there'd be a couple of days for them to go back, and then once they get back to their city, which would be in about a week, I guess, then they would start making plans, setting everything up, probably leave a couple of dwarven builders here who are going to make sure that everything gets rebuilt, and then it's about 75 additional days to rebuild the actual keep.
So,
So we are gonna take a little
no.
downtown of
No,
us.
no.
75
I don't
days.
think we can. No, I
No,
don't think
because
we have that time.
the intrigue technically lasts 50, so it's not going to be finished before.
We're getting sieged on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say that's yeah.
But
So we're
anyway,
heading towards
to
the
the
south
south.
settlement.
Do we need
The-
anything? I
Yes,
still have 2 healing potions. I don't know if the city has any healing potions to sell at all.
technically, since Valkyrie, since our roles, Valkyrie has 2 healing pots a day. As
What?
part of a long rest. Since we are in
Right.
the
With the organization features
Ah.
that you should not forget about.
what?
I have my
Do I
ritual
get
spells.
2 healing
Uh,
potions?
I have my own written down.
You get
Point.
2 healing potions
perfect.
that you have to use in that day, or else they disappear.
Yeah,
It's
they are
fine.
another 2
They
healing
become
pots.
bad milk.
Yes. Something like
They
that.
become sour and poison.
then I
for
have
1d4 damage.
2 bad milk potions.
Yes.
The mine was in the north, right?
The mine was to the east.
To the east.
Let's figure out.
Okay, we're heading there one day.
To the south.
To the south we go.
Sequida's a little bit hungover. What's going on?
Going
It's
to the
also- I had to
settlement.
go to-
Small adventure. Small adventure. Don't worry about it.
20 minutes.
A quick
tops.
20-minute adventure in and out.
I don't know.
Yeah. Everyone dies.
46
Everyone dies.
episodes.
Eggs.
I was actually just quickly gonna check something if it wants to load, which it doesn't.
So also very quickly, where are
Same.
the roles for domain thingy again?
In the GM channel, there's a link to like all the
GM.
information that I'm sharing with you guys.
In the DM channel?
GM, yeah, the channel on Discord.
Ah, right.
Which you can join if you follow the link below. You can join us and not see the information that he sends us, but you can talk to us and do other cool stuff. We have emotes.
Cool stuff.
And cookies.
Don't flirt with Avakri.
Yes, because she will most certainly go into your advances, so.
Yeah, Doc, you can proficiency in the medicine skill, proficiency with a herbalism kit. Whenever you take a long rest, you can craft 2 potions of healing during the rest using supplies in a herbalism kit.
Herbalism kit.
I swear I can speak English.
I'd say nice English, but I fail half the time anyway. So
Yeah,
you're one to talk.
half the time I can't.
I'm the weirdo.
That's also true. Anyway, with that in mind, Jed, give me a d20 roll.
Oh
Do it.
no.
The 20. The
Don't
first
let
roll of
Jet-
the day. What's it gonna be?
Natural
It's
one.
gonna be 7. Oh, it's 15.
It's not a charisma roll, so it's high.
Of course it is.
Fair.
That's that. Oops, one.
Alright, let me open up my notes.
God bless you, and welcome to the Big Dick Club.
Gesundheit.
Excuse me?
Let's go.
Welcome to
Oh.
what?
To the Big Dick Club?
What?
Okay then.
No.
Well, let's go with that.
I can't find the thing.
Everyone that sneezes has just a massive shit.
No, no one followed Cutie Pie. I'm a Cutie Pie.
Yeah,
Nope.
I know him. Yeah, welcome to
No,
the-
you're not. Okay.
God bless you, and welcome to the Big Dick Club. Was his.
Yeah. That's what like when you follow him on stream
15.
or subscribe rather.
15 is nothing happened.
Huh. Phew. Lars, would I happen to
Probably good.
find something poisonous or toxic? I don't want to activate.
Make an
If you're looking for something toxic,
make an investigation check.
then yeah,
Thank you very
I mean,
much.
we have Ryu.
Hey,
21. Would
Okay,
I have
kidding.
to find something?
I'm reformed.
With a
kidding, I'm
21,
still slightly drunk,
you
Ryu.
would
Leave me alone.
find something poisonous. You would find like some leaves of. This would be medium quality.
Would I make a hex of affliction with that toxin?
Sure.
Cute.
What now?
Very subtle of you to ask.
Hey, I'm working with the rules you gave me,
Mhm.
or with the material you gave me.
I know. I am allowing.
Toxin
Just
check.
don't kill me if I don't remember every single little thing.
Oh no, I'm keeping track of it.
Because I'm actually also probably going to make a column with like what you've made and what you haven't made yet as well. Because that way I can remember that as well.
Remember?
Did Liam actually put my face on his chair now?
I just hung the shirt on the.
I didn't notice. Oh my god.
The reason I'm asking is because like I look back at my screen and all of a sudden I see my own face and I'm like, wait, what the fuck? What happened to my? Oh, it's Liam. Okay, never mind. It's Liam's fault.
This is gonna be
Awesome.
God, unbelievable.
totally.
Anyway,
You love to see it.
with that in mind, so you guys would travel for about a day. You would take a long rest somewhere along the way, and you would find yourself in the southern settlements relatively early on in the day. So let's say about like 10, 11. This settlement honestly resembles the one to the west relatively well, and it's as beaten down as shit. Let me just say it the friendly way. However, the thing with this settlement, you notice this from mostly Jed and Ryu would notice this, and actually Elvakri also to an extent. There is this slight smell of magic that's hanging in the air, just arcane magic that's here. You kind of already knew this, but to an extent, this settlement was a little bit more magically enhanced. Had a little bit more in terms of magic users and stuff. Not necessarily like, you're not going to find archmages here, right? But people who at least know like the basic principles.
Nice.
Stuff like that. Because of that, you do see that a lot of the rundown houses, sometimes there's like these runes on them that seem to be quote unquote protective enchantments, but they don't seem extremely functional. Pretty much you get the sense that if someone just ploinks them, then they'd probably break already.
Amateurs.
Yeah, it might stop a demon for a second, but sometimes a second is all you need.
Yeah,
that's true.
Because they are laughing their ass off.
How visibly are you guys entering the settlement?
Skywriting.
Okay.
Skywriting?
Like you did last time?
Can we maybe let Sequita go up first, try and sneak up to see if we can see if it's demon infested at all? Because we don't technically know.
Is this the one where Ariana mentioned, or was it just one of the other ones that we were planning to go to?
It's a smaller
anyway?
one. It's not one of the in-between ones, I think. It's not one of her big ones.
It was one of the ones we had intended to go to already.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
I think.
I mean, I can go scout it out if you guys want.
Take this invisibility with you.
Take this
yeah. In the last couple of days, how much downtime have I had? Because I would have used as much as I possibly could on my tattoo.
Yeah, I guess same. Yeah.
I forgot to ask last time.
I mean, I think I mentioned all the downtime you guys has had, and I think we already dealt with the amount of time that you guys had on tattoos and stuff.
Okay.
Except for the 4 hours of travel that he could have taken last time.
Technically, as an elf, you would be able to have taken the 4 hours. From the long rest, because you only need to sleep for 4 hours.
So the long rest we had this morning, basically.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Right. Okay.
I'm dying.
Yeah, between the feast and then the thing. Yeah. Because I forgot to ask last time.
The first day of travel.
Well, if we're traveling, I don't have time to do it. So.
Okay. So, do you want to become invisible? Al-Fakri, do you want to become invisible?
Yes!
As well?
Stealth mission.
Stealth mission?
Oh boy. And she was
do you have a spell slot to spare?
I have spell slots.
Out of his ass.
Yeah, I don't know what Lars is planning on, but I have a lot of spell slots for now.
I didn't say anything.
Mm-hmm.
Can I be invisible?
Yeah, but you need to take off your heavy armor.
Okay, I take off my heavy armor.
Okay.
How long does that take?
5 minutes.
10 minutes. I think 10 is heavy.
That's heavy armor. Elvakri's not wearing heavy armor.
Oh, okay. It's only a minute.
Elvakri's wearing medium armor.
Yep.
So, you wait a minute.
Thank you, Mr. Voice in the air.
How long does it take? 1 minute.
So for 1 minute we just stood around watching Elvakri strip.
Yes. Pretty much.
But if we help her strip, it takes half as long.
Yes.
No, if Sequita was to help her strip, it would take about 3 hours because it would.
You would just be putting pieces back on instead.
Yeah, it'd be like, how the fuck do you do? Why do you wear this?
You'd be a lot prettier.
Why do you need a padlock here? What the fuck?
Mysterious Vincent appears.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
No. Is it really him?
Vincent.
No way.
The man, the myth, the legend.
We've only heard about it.
Ew.
So he hath
With new
arrived.
background.
Yo.
I see.
It's
Well,
upside down.
That would have been funny, just like upside down Vincent the entire stream.
No. Vincent.
That's all. Sorry.
I say it way too French when I do try it.
We have to talk like this now because Vincent has arrived.
We have to talk like fucking English pig dogs.
Yes, god damn it.
You have to talk like Inspector Clouseau.
Of the
Is
sûreté.
Leclerc.
Vive la France!
Omelette du fromage. So,
Thank you, Dexter.
Yeah.
and the funny thing is, it's even the right fucking way to say it.
it's omelette au fromage.
Yeah, it's like
Right.
you're making an omelet with only cheese. That's raclette.
Yes.
Well,
Cheese.
he does say cheese omelette in the thing anyway.
Maybe it's a cheesy omelet who's watched too many romantic comedies or something. I don't know.
It's literally just a
Anywho,
block of cheese that you put in a frying pan. That's it.
Welcome with Cooking with
Oh.
Cooking with Demons.
Cooking with the French.
Anyway, who wants to
Basically saying good food.
who wants to
Melting
tell?
a giant fucking cheese is part of a
I
Swiss
go
thing, I
met
believe.
without 3 sequidas and you have a wild Alvacri with you.
Now Alvacri is coming along, and I don't think I have the strength to
promise-
stop her. Not physical, just mentally.
I promise to behave.
No, you won't. No, you're not.
Right.
I'll give you a bullshit point for that because that's bullshit.
Alvacri, you can come along,
Yes.
but you must behave. No wanton destruction and no disintegration.
So you say I can come with you.
Do whatever.
There will be destruction and.
No, none of that.
Okay, sir.
We go in to look only, and then come back.
No
is it.
touching.
No touchy, just looky. Okay?
Okay, I promise not to touch and I look at everything.
Kijk hem af.
Look at
I'll
everything. Yes.
Okay.
Why am I imagining that like if this is a building that like Ilvacri's just gonna be like doing this the entire time? It's like finger right in front of it.
I'm not touching. I'm
Not
not
touching,
touching. I'm
not
not touching. I'm not touching.
You know what I mean.
Yes.
I touch you.
Anyway,
Uh,
so Sekiro, are you casting Pass Without a Trace or not?
Please do.
As a Valkyrie's coming with me, yes. If I was on my own, I wouldn't have. But yeah, I'm going to.
Jed, you're casting Invisibility?
Yes.
Second level spell slot.
Second level or third level?
Third.
Third.
Since it's
Right.
Alvacri and Sequida.
Right.
Third.
That's what I'm asking. Alright, so Sequida and Ovakri, you are both invisible, you are both really fucking hidden, you can both make a stealth check with a +10 at advantage. Because, I mean...
How high can Sequida roll this time?
Noise.
I can.
41 BB!
No, I can't.
You have
Roll a
advantage.
9. How
Advantage.
about 22?
You have advantage.
Yeah, I do have advantage, yeah.
You can roll again.
Uh-huh.
Thank God for invisibility. Ha, 25.
25
funny-
and a...
what's
Oh,
funny is, like,
yes.
so I had advantage, but I dropped a 2. That still would have been a 23.
I mean, yeah, no, with the 25, the entire village definitely sees you. I mean, these are a bunch of commoners with, like 30 perception and shit like that.
Yeah.
I can.
Oh, with 30 perception,
to
they still don't
people.
see me then.
Yeah, I know.
Make,
It annoys me.
I
Anyway,
can go to a citizen, make a telepathic link, and say, "I am a ghost."
I also just realised I accidentally rolled the wrong stat, the wrong thing. I rolled sleight of hand, not stealth, but it's the same modifier, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
cool.
Fine.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, the two of you sneak into the settlement.
Mm-hmm.
Valkyrie doesn't know where I am.
You see people just, going about their business. Some of them working, some of them making food, some of them trying to get food, some of them just, walking around town.
Sequida, are you close in my range or not?
At least in the beginning.
You don't get a response.
He's
Pretty sure I think that's the response. You don't get a response.
Sorry, was that directed towards me? I was briefly distracted.
Are you close in my
distance?
Yes, I do my utmost to make sure I know exactly where the fuck you are.
Then I go to the closest citizen.
Oh no.
And I'm gonna whisper to Sequida, look, I'm not touching. No.
Oh, that sounds so
I'm
wrong.
a telepathic link with Sequida.
Okay, thank you.
I was just about to ask, are you whispering that loudly enough where they understand you or not?
Technically,
are they gonna be freaked out or not?
I'm glad you said telepathic because I was about to fucking like slap you in the face, but at the same time covering your mouth. So I was like,
it's an attack.
That would have been an attack.
Technically, a grapple followed by another grapple followed by some struggle is not an attack.
Yes, it is.
Grapple is an attack.
That's how stealth missions are supposed to go. You get in and start fighting each other.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not touching.
Anyway,
I can respond, right? Telepathically.
Yes.
Okay, I just think it's like, good. You get a Scooby snack.
Are we saying?
I don't know what that is.
Are we saying Scooby-Doo is now canon in this world? Is that what we're saying? Cool.
My cat is calling Scooby.
Refer to a dog. Might refer to a Cerberus.
There's no map to share, right?
Nope, there's not.
Currently not. No.
Not yet.
Not yet.
So are you guys like looking around the entire town, the two of you?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll be looking for everything.
Anything out of the ordinary?
Anything out of the ordinary, and also if there's nothing out of the ordinary, the location is the closest bar. Not going there just yet, but just noting the location.
The bar is very easily found.
What's the bar called?
You tell me because you like making up names.
The Headless Hunt.
There you go.
The Headless Hunt. Okay, sure. But there is one thing. As you kind of walk around town, one of the weird things is you start seeing these like long molehills, as if something is like underneath the ground and has like forced the ground to go up.
Is it like big mole holes, or
it's not a mole hole? It's just the best way. Like these small hills that have like formed that are very long. Like it's almost as if there's this long
tunnel.
It's almost as if there's a tunnel underneath them or something. Yeah, sure.
It's like tree roots that are like coming up on the like roads that like bump it up a bit. Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah. Is it like massive? Like how high would the bumps be? Ooh.
I mean, massive, like about towards like the Elvakri and Sekiro are both like medium sized, like about to their waist.
Oh,
that's fucking
high up.
Huge. Oh shit.
Very gingerly. Could I just go up and just have a poke around?
In one of the things? Sure.
Yeah, it's more to like from an angle which someone else, like a random citizen who's walking about, wouldn't actually see, like random holes appearing in dirt.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to like see if I can try and discern what it is.
Can I do that also?
Sure. Honestly, I'm
to touch this time.
I'm not even gonna make you guys roll checks for this because it's so obvious. You start kind of like investigating this area a little bit, and it's actually as if something went underneath the ground and kind of forced it up. And it's actually, once you start moving a little bit of the dirt away, you see something like flashy green underneath the earth. And Sekiro, with your ranger capabilities, you would indeed realize that these are giant vines that are underneath the earth.
And with my demon knowledge as a blood hunter, did I see this things?
You
before?
would not have seen this before, no, but you would sense that there is a slight element of demonic magic at work here once again.
All right.
Do I know what it came from?
I mean,
Can we follow the vine?
If it's fiendish in nature, would I know what it came from?
what do you mean? It's what it came from, like.
What's making, like, is it part of like a giant, like, subterranean thing?
You would expect something like that. That there's something like this is this. Like this is not natural. This is not something that usually occurs in nature. So you're assuming that something grew this. And, you know, if you look further, you do see that it goes pretty far and it goes deeper into the settlement as well.
Okay.
That's worrying.
In my own head, I say to myself, well, shit, this ain't good.
Actually,
as soon as I notice that, I'd like to like have a look around, and I'm going to expend a first level slot, and use my
Primeval awareness.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use that, intentionally ignoring this to see if there's anything demonic about the people.
What's the range on that again?
1 mile.
Okay. So of course, you know, this seems to be part of a larger entity. You do sense demonic things coming from, or a demonic thing coming from deeper within the settlement.
I thought I'd just further inwards, not downwards.
And the thing that you would realize is, indeed, if you would follow the route that you're currently standing next to, you get a sense that it's going in the same direction.
It makes sense. It would have to come from a source. So, yeah.
Also, can both of you make a perception check for me?
I can.
You can. I can't guarantee it'll be good, but I can make one.
I mean,
Yeah, I can.
Perception.
It's going to be at least a 9.
But...
yeah, I'm not using bullshit point.
Okay.
I'm gonna use 1 bullshit point. I'm gonna be better than
How many have I got? I have
15. I'm better than Sequida.
15. Sekura, you're kind of what?
No, I'm kidding.
Okay. Sekura, you're kind of taken in with the whole plan structure, and you're kind of taking up with the primeval awareness. Elvakri, you're kind of like looking at this, and then you see, you know, you're still looking at like the greenery a little bit and sensing its energy. At which point you see how the root itself like kind of slightly glows a little bit. At which point you hear this strange like.
There's a heartbeat.
Oh, my God.
Veins.
Sorry.
I'm gonna say in Sequida's head, stop making so much noise. I hear your heart beating here. I know you are nervous for the stealth mission, but
Yes.
I respond with, the fuck? What are you asking me to stop my heart?
so I ask you to stop be so noisy.
Wow, how to tell someone to kill themselves? So weird. Yeah.
I don't know how to interpret what you're telling me. Leave me alone. I'm busy.
I'm also busy. I'm gonna make an intelligence roll to see if I.
Hang on. Is the link still active?
Yeah.
Wait, how can also in my head? How can you hear my heart?
I don't know.
So how fast is it going to you for you?
Close.
Honestly, like I'm doing it a little faster than it actually is. It's about 1 beat every minute.
1 beat every minute. I know.
Like one.
That a normal
BPM.
beat
One
is 19
every minute.
So one.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah.
One like thing
Yeah.
and an expulsion. Yeah.
Mine would be like a natural, like human one,
Yeah. So like yeah.
faster.
Yeah, what's the resting heart rate of an elf?
Actually, probably a little bit
0.
less, but it's not that low.
I'm gonna say a normal heartbeat of an
Yeah.
human is
Unless you're
60?
playing it,
Ish?
it's fine. This whole underground tunneling thing is all the work of a shadow sorcerer. Their heart only beats once a minute. Unironically, like legit, that's a thing.
Zethrin?
Wait, are you a shadow sorcerer? What?
I can neither confirm nor deny.
I thought you were a warlock in the other campaign. Pretty sure you are.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Pretty sure you are. You always complain about your spell slots, so.
Yeah, that's just what you see. I mean, what?
So, is it
Sorry.
Yeah,
maybe it isn't your heart
It's
I
fine.
hear? It's
that
someone
is
else's heart.
definitely not mine.
Okay.
Where is it coming from?
Yeah, where is it coming from?
And where does it go?
From your perspective, obviously.
Where is it come from? Where is it go?
You do notice that it's coming from the root itself.
What the fuck?
It's from the root itself.
This thing.
Oh shit!
Can I know they say don't touch anything, but can I touch it?
Sure.
It took her.
I'm actually weirdly intrigued. I'm actually going to allow her to do this.
Oh shit!
You touch it, it's cold to the touch. And, you know,
I'm
if you
gonna touch
wait
it.
for a
I'm
little
gonna
bit,
touch
all
it.
of a
I'm gonna
sudden you
touch
do
it.
feel this, like, slight little bit of movement. It's like,
Do I have some?
Like you'd feel like you'd feel blood going through.
no, not that. It's cold to the
No.
touch. It's not as if it's an actual root. It feels like wood,
So
I
you
guess,
said,
that you're touching.
you said you felt movement. That's what I was.
Yeah,
I was
as if it's
comparing.
like expanding and shrinking and like that kind of movement, but you're not feeling
Oh.
blood flow
God.
through it or something.
Oh,
Unless
God,
you can-
oh god, that makes me feel like it's breathing. Ugh.
So how about you just like burning hands it? No? That's
No.
I'm pretty
I
sure
don't have that
That would,
spell.
that would only
I
burning
have-
hands one bit.
Torture.
We can't all destroy a giant ass blood crystal made by Ariana herself. You know.
Oh.
Aww.
How long of the spell do we have left?
With this
Good.
investigation, probably so like 40-ish minutes, 45 minutes.
Oh, we got loads of time.
We have time to any shit we want. So
Yeah.
Or
if
the-
I look from where we are,
Mhm.
do I see more of this mole holes?
From where you are, make a perception
Yeah.
check.
Well, I
First
probably
I
would
was
also do
thinking-
the same actually. If you,
It's Remaras.
if you don't
Then I
mind.
was thinking it's bullet. Then I was thinking, it are earth elementals. It's like none of them are demonic.
A bullet.
If you're
Now I have.
if you're me, you're
Now
make
I want
everything
a bullet.
demonic.
Now I want a bullet. Thank you.
Yeah, he's made cows demonic, so I mean,
Yeah, you know.
nothing's off
Bullet.
limits really. Just a giant demonic mole. Who fucking knows? Yeah.
Bullet, I suppose.
Yeah, sure. You know, if you want demonic bullets, just become a gunslinger and. What'd you
Translate.
roll?
To translate for Liam, a bullet would be mystery meat rolled in a ball and then deep fried.
Nice,
Not wrong.
nice.
I mean,
Right.
love
Okay.
Now I want a bullet.
A Valkyrie with a 13, not immediately that you see. If there are any more, it's pretty far away.
Okay. Sequida,
16.
16.
I did the same.
Oh, I'm sorry. I did not notice. Sekura, you kind of like, especially with your primeval awareness up, you go a little bit out of the way, and all of a sudden, like a little bit in the distance, you do see a second one.
Does it seem like it's in the direction of where the source may be?
Yes.
Vincent.
I don't get a sense of distance with my primeval awareness, do I? No, I don't.
Nope.
I just get direction. Fuck.
Vanessa, take a look at Liam's face. Liam, duck. It's Lars on a t-shirt.
It's Lars on a t-shirt.
Dude just fucking sky bomb the fucking floor. Ah!
I want to say I have nothing to do with this.
Yeah.
Except for the fact that it's my face. I'm very happy for you people that you've been able to make so much fun out of my PC crashing.
Anyway, sorry. You see a second molehill a little bit further towards the source of the primeval remains.
Yeah. So I know which direction it is, but I don't know we don't know the city enough or town, whatever.
Nope.
We don't know it enough to know exactly where it is.
Just
We've got
the nearest
about
open.
40 minutes left.
Yeah, something like
Can we go to
How
the next?
how far into the place are we?
that. Not that far, actually. Most of your time would have been spent investigating at this point.
Right. So
How
we
much
just-
distance is between this hole and the other hole?
I am not going to try to estimate that. A pretty big distance. I'm really bad.
Can we
with
do it
estimates.
in 40 minutes?
Yeah,
And back.
you can do it.
Yeah,
You
we
can do
do
it.
need to
You
get
can do it
back
in a
as well.
couple of minutes. Like
I'm back.
2-3 minutes,
Sure.
probably.
Okay.
Are
Then
we
I
that
go-
far from the center?
Excuse me.
Are we far from the center, the middle of the place?
I'll say with Valkyrie's decent intelligence and with your sense of direction, it would take you. I mean, it's a settlement. If you estimate it's kind of the same size as the previous one, you'd probably be able to get there in like 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, so we can get to the
we
center
going?
because I have an inkling that the source might be there because it makes sense.
To the next hole.
So do you try to go to the center, or what are you doing?
At least have a look just to see if there's anything. Bigger.
In these minutes, Ryu, Shiloh, and Jed, what are the three of you doing?
Yeah,
I
that's a
am
good question.
crafting.
Okay.
I am following.
I am
know.
not crafting.
And Shiloh will try to harness all her perception and see if she can figure something out about these tunnels.
Make a perception check.
This is going to
Wait, shall we
Yes.
follow this?
because all the perception Shiloh can harness is a -1.
What? Pretty good.
It's still a good roll.
From where you three are,
Shadow
from like you can
Factor.
kind of like see it in the distance. You've also had a little bit of time. You've probably like been walking around at least a little bit around, like at the edge of the settlement. As you look, you also see these hills that form, and then you actually see that they seem to reach to just like the edge of the settlement. There's no like wall or whatever that's really defending the settlement because it's small and undefended and yada yada yada. Pretty much, you get the sense that indeed this is like these are these large vines that are really like reaching to the edge of the city, but you don't know if they're not purposefully going any further. You don't know if they're like, you get the sense that they're kind of like sticking to the settlement itself for some weird reason.
Nice.
I'm probably just gonna. Can I just like work for an hour on my tattoo?
Sure. Okay.
I'll just do that.
Okay.
I don't really have much to do otherwise. So
Right.
Would I have something that counts as a monster essence? I have the blood from the ink. The ink.
That would be
demons.
that would be a fluid.
Okay. So a monster essence.
And technically, I think ink is also a material in some other items.
Can I in the hour? Could I be able to learn what counts as a monster essence?
Essence of monsters. Usually
Wow.
monstrosities and shit.
Oh god damn it! Okay.
So what
thanks.
kind of substance would count as an essence?
Anything really. Usually something
Is that
like
a piece of one, like a bit
yeah,
of skin?
pretty much. Yeah. It's just
But it needs to be monstrous.
But if you want a decent chunk of it, you still usually have to make like a survival check in order to get that.
Okay.
And the higher quality it is, the more difficult the survival check.
Looking for a monster.
Yep.
And then just cut off its head, and then you've got a good supply for a while.
Yep. Which goes
If you can carry
honestly, if you had known this up front, perhaps the cows would have been able to have given you something like this. Avakri and Sakura, after a couple of minutes, you reach the kind of the town square to an extent. The difference between this one and the previous one is in this town square, you see that in the center, there is this pretty tall building that kind of reminds you a little bit of like a mage tower, be it that it's in disarray and it's pretty old. At least that's what you should be seeing if nothing funky was going on.
Funky.
The moment you get closer and closer to the center of the city, you start noticing how the hills themselves, there's actually starting to be these roots that are coming out of the ground at this point, the deeper you go into the settlement. And once you reach the center of town, you notice that there's this large tower, completely like kind of old white marble, but like it's supposed to be white, but it's really fucking dirty. So you know there's spots and scratches all over, but you notice that there's these large, thick, like roots that are just kind of like all around the building, and you notice that pretty much every single one of them end up at the top of the building, and there they go inside. And now you very heavily see this like this almost sort of heartbeat from all of these roots that are there. And now you also relatively well see that every single time this beat kind of happens, there's this slight coloration as if the green is getting lighter, and it seems to be like kind of... It seems to be doing something, at least.
Every time it beats, it gets slightly brighter.
Yeah, and then it dims down again.
Are there any, regular people?
There's a decent amount of regular people that are kind of like... you do get the sense that they're trying to stay away from the center as much because they seem to be afraid of this thing. But there's people on the streets.
No, obviously, it's gone now, but when I had my criminal awareness active, I noticed nothing odd about the people.
The people? No.
But I do, I don't notice anything demonic or anything fiendish about them, but I do notice something odd in the sense that they're still fucking here. So, if that was in the middle of a town that I lived in, I would,
run away.
I'd get the fuck out.
As they say, some people don't have a choice.
to be fair, otherwise they would be running into the wildlands. So
you can always quit your job.
Done that. But no, the people that we do see about, do they seem like legitimately like worried and scared? And
you notice that there's very little activity closer to like the roots themselves. Like if there's a person that you would have seen like kind of get close to it, then it's usually like in like this, that's the moment they go faster, and it's like, I want to stay as far away from this thing as possible. Sometimes it's just not possible or plausible. So you do get the sense that everybody in this town is afraid of this thing, whatever it is.
Right. So the only reason people remain is because it's their home. They don't want to abandon it.
And because, it's a world infested by demons, so what makes you think that somewhere else would be better?
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, true. Yeah.
If you're a level 1, like 6 HP person, then no.
Yeah. Stick to the devil you know.
Exactly.
Lars's campaign.
Lush.
Valkyrie, do you still have the telepathic link up?
Yes.
You've kept it up this whole time. Cool.
Yes.
And obviously you're seeing this as well.
Yep.
Yes.
I say to you, I think we should go back to the others now.
Yes, we have to tell them about
Yes. Let us go.
Me, not me.
Get the fuck out.
We are going.
Yep.
You're muted,
I-
Vasa. You're muted.
We don't hear
Yes.
you, boy.
Yeah, it's yeah.
There we go.
Would they have noticed me walking behind them? Because I would have been at my sneakiest.
Nope.
Oh wait, you came in. You snuck in with us.
Are you going
behind
into?
us?
You're actually actively going into the settlement because they're invisible as well.
Yeah,
they are
and with
invisible.
and with pass without a trace.
Invisible, pass without trace. We snuck in while the rest stayed on the outskirts. Like
Sakura
outside.
rolled a 41.
Like you could
I
roll
rolled
a
a
you could
nat-
roll a natural 20, you wouldn't see him.
Yeah, I'd probably be staying outside in that case.
Yeah.
To be
Right.
fair,
Trying to be concealed as well, waiting for them to come out.
in heavy armor.
All right.
Nice.
It's a hard knock life.
there's
It's a hard knock.
ironically enough,
Oh.
there's like the population here is not dense enough where there's constantly people looking out of the town, so it'd be easy enough for you guys to.
I mean,
stay
to be
hidden.
fair, in that kind of town with that thing in the middle, I'd be looking.
I'd be look.
Yeah.
Someone screenshot that. and put it on the
Screenshot!
shirt.
Too late.
I'd be look what?
You were frozen.
Did I lag?
Yes.
Yeah, like a solid 3 seconds.
Very heavily.
Oh,
I
yeah,
almost
yeah,
almost
yeah.
had my own T-shirt.
I did say screenshot it, but we were too late.
I mean, there's always the VOD.
Hmm.
But no, I'm saying in that kind of settlement, whatever, with that shit growing in the middle, I'd be looking inward more than outward.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because fuck that thing.
But anyway,
What happened?
for
So I tell Valkyrie that we need to exfiltrate, and I immediately turn around and go to leave.
so
I
for
follow.
expediency's sake, you reach the edge of the settlement easily enough. I mean, I'm not gonna let you roll again because pass without trace and invisibility and fuck you guys.
I have a question, Mr. DM.
Oh no, tell me.
Did we get a long rest or not?
Yes.
In the morning.
Yeah,
safe.
before this entire
Before
thing,
this,
you
yeah.
did.
Why we
Not a safe one, but yeah. But I
So
think
I am,
everybody got rid
at
of all of
full haste.
their lingering, right? If I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
no one has any lingering damage. No one has any
Yep.
tattoos
So I lost
left.
my.
Don't think I do.
No, I
Fine.
do have that noted down
Yeah.
because
Uh,
no one has any lingering. No one
okay.
has any remnants of any
Mhm.
tattoos left.
I
did
would
it
have
wrong,
cast
yeah.
the spell magic at the end of the day on Alvacri's Hickey.
Also.
Oh, right. Wouldn't have done anything.
I need to remove curse.
We need
Wait,
a cleric.
no,
Or was it?
Hey, I'm a pocket cleric.
no, wait, hang on. Did we have a safe long rest after our interaction with Ariana?
No.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. You did.
Yes, that
You
was
had
my
one.
question.
Yeah, because that means that Valkyrie is okay because she only
Yeah.
went down once
Indeed.
Yep.
She
Yes.
only
Okay.
took 1 point of lingering, and that was healed off immediately after.
in the safe long rest. Yeah.
So, what did you find, Sakura and Alvacri?
A funky
Yeah, it's kind of alive.
The town.
Ah.
Good.
Yeah, there seems to be some demonic thing growing under the city.
We've seen
It's got
worse.
roots going everywhere. The people themselves seem okay. They seem
Right.
very scared. But whatever the shit that thing is, it's centered around like a tower
Oh,
thing
I was
in
expecting like a tree
the
or
middle,
something.
in like
Is it
in
the
center
mage
town.
tower?
Likely.
Ooh.
From the
It
description, you
could
would
have
get that
just
it's.
been a central watchtower. I don't know,
Nice.
but
Maybe it's some kind of druid mage, maybe?
From the description that you would get from them, Jed, you would assume that this is a, be it very basic, mage tower.
Basic mage tower. Nice.
but yeah, it's
Let me see. What
it's
did I?
not it's not just a thing that's growing. It's a thing that has it has a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Well, Valkyrie noticed it first, but then I saw it once we got to the center. It literally has a heartbeat. It's a very slow one, but it beats.
I Didn't know that plants had a heartbeat.
Why the fuck didn't I prepare burning hands for once?
I have scorching wrist.
I'm not sure that would be enough. I mean, I know you took down a giant crystal, but I think just the fracture that you caused was enough. In this case, you destroy one root, there's many others that still exist.
I mean, what if we just destroy like the main tower thing? Could that do anything?
How about we speak to the people?
Whatever's causing this, we'd need to kill it at its source.
Yeah.
The plan is simple. We have we need a
uh,
pointy thing, stab the heart, and let's go. I think.
Stab the heart. The Dutchman must always have a captain. I mean, what?
Would you say, Vincent?
Vincent?
I said this is really starting to turn into a Castlevania-esque storyline with the Mage Tower and the demonic presence in it. I see your influences, sir.
No. You can't prove anything.
Was that the pirate?
Oh, I didn't get that until just now.
And you, sir, disappoint me.
Hey, but shut up. It's been like 15 years since I played Castlevania.
You haven't watched the Netflix show yet?
No.
I'm working on it. I've seen 2 episodes.
Liam, honest to God, if you're an anime fan, it is really, really good.
Yeah,
I've got so many things in the queue. That's just
kind of same.
Yellow, what were you gonna say?
Oh, I was gonna say. So the people seem all right? We can just go talk to them and introduce ourselves.
The people seem, from what I can tell, I didn't detect any kind of demonic energy from them. They seem like they want to avoid it as much as they can. The only reason I can gather that they're still here is that this is their home and they don't want to abandon it. It makes sense, but I kind of don't get it myself.
I need
I'd just fuck off and find a hole in the mountain and live in it.
So let's just introduce ourselves as the saviors of relics, Yes, saviors of relics.
I would highly recommend, if we're going to do that, considering the mental state of the people living here, that we appear the least threatening as possible if we do that.
Yes.
I.e., if you've got any kind of rags or anything, throw it over your weapons. Don't have your weapons on show, because that might just scare them more.
Yeah.
I don't have weapons per se. I have a dagger, a sling.
Jed, you are a weapon. That's enough.
Yeah.
Oh,
I will hide
Jed,
my Warhammer, even though I don't really use it.
Hang on. Sorry, I just complimented you. I didn't mean to do that.
There are desperate times for everyone.
You know what? Credit where credit's due. Just take the compliment.
I'm a force of nature.
Ryu, you're still a dick.
Even more, you're a big dick. Welcome to Big Dick Club. Since Shino left your
oh yeah, he's actually gone. I thought he was just the camera was just gone, but he's gone.
I think his Teams disconnects every now and again.
So the layout is a bit fucked.
Yeah.
I think
I am now
he
part
was
of
on his
2.
phone anyway.
Ryu is now shallow.
I control 2 characters.
It's Shiru.
Polymorph.
Shiru.
All about
So we go in and it's non-threatening.
No, it's Rilo.
Yep.
There you go, Rilo.
All right.
Okay.
So, yeah, you guys are going into the city, yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm quickly gonna go for a bio break though, because I've drank an entire liter of water and I need a little mini bio break. Meanwhile, it's maybe come back.
Take your time. So you walk in. If you people do actually like hide your weapons and stuff like that, a lot of people they still look at you in like kind of a nervous sense, as in they don't know who you people are, which doesn't necessarily freak them out, but it does,
Mm-hmm.
So you kind of walk into the town. You see these people kind of like looking around, kind of, if you get too close, they kind of scurry off to the side a little bit. Other than that, no one is really attacking you or whatever. It's just
nice. To the bar we
go. I'm going to assume when we walk in, people do sort of give white birth. They
pretty much, yeah.
move away from where we're walking, but they're not running in fear. But yeah,
pretty much.
And during our scouting mission, did we find anything that resembled any kind of authority in the town towards the people themselves, like some form of, police station or anything like that? Anything in that kind of
every
genre?
Now and again you would have probably seen like a guard of sorts, not necessarily a building, although might be easy enough to figure out where that would be, but it's usually just like if usually it's like lower level versions of Eldritch Knights, if I really want to go meta with this. Like, you get the sense that they're kind of like a combination between like guards and then a little bit of magic. But again, not high quality or anything. And if you look around a little bit, you'd probably be able to find like a guard station, which is destroyed to shit, but other than that.
Is it manned?
Yeah.
It is.
What did I miss?
Let's go to the guard station to speak to the manager.
Yeah.
Okay, Karen.
and very weirdly, it's Aquila that goes there first.
Okay.
Even though she doesn't like talking to people, but she saw what's in the center of the town, and yeah.
So you're walking up to the guard house, hut, whatever.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll be joining.
Pretty much, you see this like this. It's actually like a normal house that like the roof has been completely torn off of. And they seem to just be using that currently as like kind of a working station. They put like a table up front, which, one of the guards is sitting at, is kind of like looking up. The moment you people walk in, he kind of like looks up, like his hand almost instinctively goes toward like a blade to his side, at which point he sees none of you are trying to kill him immediately. So he's like, okay.
Yeah. And I make my hands very visible and empty.
At which point he kind of like calms down.
It's not like up above my head, like someone's pointing a gun at me, just like calm down, mate, kind of gesture.
You see him kind of like get up, and you actually notice like slight coloration of a Earth Genasi guard who's kind of sitting here, who's just like with a slightly raspy voice, just goes, "Who the fuck are you people?"
What did I miss? Sorry.
An Earth Genasi.
Yeah, don't float with this one.
Well, hello there.
Fuck.
General Adobe, sorry.
Sorry, what did he say again? Got distracted.
Who the fuck are you people?
Oh.
I'm Elvak.
We're friends. We're not here to cause any trouble, but we it's obvious that there is an infection in this settlement, and we are here to cure it.
Hopefully.
Well, at least you've proven you've got eyes in your head. Well,
so what is it exactly?
How am I supposed to fucking know? It's a giant bloody plant.
They can see it. They've experienced it. I wasn't going to ask that. Well, what we'll actually say is, do you have a working hierarchy? Do you have like a mayor or something like that we can talk to?
The president.
Yeah, just some form of leader in this place.
We've got
Down elder.
Or even a small council.
I mean, you can call him a mayor. You can call her a mayor. It's like, she's the only one who has some decent handle on magic a little bit. She's the one who's in charge.
Can you repeat that? Is it she?
Aramea.
Yeah, it's a she.
Yes.
Right.
Is that Aramea?
Yeah, it's like, I mean, I don't know if that's really, like, we haven't really had a term for it in a while.
She's just a title.
Yeah, it's just a person who's keeping shit together at this point.
Nice.
Where can we find her?
And what's her name?
I think she went on patrol a little bit ago. What's her name? I'm gonna look that up now. 'Cause I need to look at
We're gonna need
I
that.
take my notes.
I need to look at.
Otherwise, it's Lucy 2.0.
Please, for the love of God, no.
Lucille.
Lucia.
Lucina.
Hold on.
Isn't that a character from Fire Emblem?
I have no idea, possibly.
I don't know.
I don't really play Fire Emblem. A friend of mine does, but
I don't know.
It's been a while for me. I felt like it was seen as a character from that.
possibly.
Yeah.
Hold on. Yeah. Okay. Got it. Sorry.
Describe that funky tower. Sorry, that cracked me up.
What?
In Twitch chat, when you were talking about the tower, you used the word funky. Describe that funky tower, white boy.
Her name is Irlen. IRLEN.
Can you write it down so I can?
I can.
IRLEN.
Oh, come on, Fancy Grounds. Please, for the love of God, work. Ah!
Erlen.
Yes.
Work, damn it, work.
Ireland.
Yo,
I had caps lock on apparently. There we go.
Ireland.
So you have to yell it to them. Ireland.
No, you say the first. You say the I really quietly. It's like, yeah, Len.
Ellen.
You have to very loudly emphasize the Len. Yeah.
Anyway,
Sorry. Yeah. I'll then say if she's on patrol, we're going to investigate how to remove this. But if you could try and get word to her that we're here and we would like to speak to her regarding this.
I mean, you should probably be back in a little bit if you want to just wait here.
Will she come here?
Usually.
Alright. We'll wait.
Okay. Is there anywhere we can set up for a little bit? No, just like a little
Kind of like,
something.
points at a couple of tables. If you want to just sit here, or if you want to wait outside, there's a couple of empty houses of people who got taken. So,
Can I ask you
if it's okay with you? Would you mind we take one of the houses? Because we're very.
I mean, sure,
It's
fucking
fine.
go for it.
It's fine. We're really good with taking care of houses at our house.
We promise to not set it on fire.
Shut up.
Oddly specific.
That's oddly specific.
So, does the plant thing ever do something?
It grows, it regenerates, it sucks the magic out of this place.
So
What
magic in
have
this
you? Sorry, I'll agree.
no problem.
That awkward silence.
Yes, when you speak over each other and you both sorry, and neither of you carry on.
So,
Magic.
can I ask you an important question, Mr. Earth Genasi?
Sure. Is it going to be his name?
Yes.
What's your name?
What's your name? So
Oh, that's actually my name. Earth. My last name.
say your name instead of Mr. Earth Genasi because that's a very long sentence.
Jenny, there you go.
He just looks at you and he says, "They call me Crust."
Okay.
I immediately think of toast.
I kind of thought about the Pokemon actually, Crust.
I was thinking about the Krusty Krab.
Yeah, also.
Where's my money?
Sorry, lads.
Where's the money, Squidward?
The
Anyway.
The only reason I ask are the names.
Wow.
The only reason that I don't want to give you names anymore.
He has such dicks to Mr. Crust, you know? He tells us his name.
Sorry, it's a great name. Sorry, Lars. Carry on.
Fuck you, Liam.
Wait, no, hang on. Sorry, Lars. Carry on.
Someone, please take that as a print screen.
God, I hate all of you.
It'll be better from the previous session when I was fucking with Ferry.
Then we have T-shirt of Lars being confused, Liam being trying to be flirting, and then
Aroused.
I'd welcome that. Yeah, do it. Someone do it.
So the plant regenerates and grows, but it does not attack. It only sucks magic out of. So if you attack it with magic,
The city itself's getting more action. No?
does something happen to the plant, or does it grow strong?
I mean, all of the attacks that we've tried, it gets damaged, and then it never really seems to be enough to kill it. And then it's just over time, it starts feeding, I guess.
So you've tried to
Kill it with fire?
at least bits by yourself then?
Yes, pretty
So-
much.
Did you try to burn it?
To what it?
Burn.
Yes,
Burn.
we did.
And what happens when you burn it?
I mean, it damages it for a certain amount of time, and then it heals itself.
Does it start screaming if you burn it? No.
No, it really doesn't.
Does it even did it even react in any way to being burned?
Yeah, does it lash out?
Yeah. Does it retaliate? Well, not just to being burned, to any kind of attempt to
No,
harm
not really. The closest that we've been is people that have gone into the actual tower usually don't come out.
Oh, so access to the tower is still there.
Yeah, you can enter through the front gate, but it seems really dangerous terrain, and people who go in usually don't come out.
Okay. So it would seem. Yeah, so I turn towards the group at this point. So it seems like we need to go into that tower to get rid of this.
During this conversation, you've seen Shiloh be real pensive, just listening, and she just pipes up and is like, "Have you tried the holy light of your Savior and Lord, Solas?"
You know what? Show me a little bit of fucking light on that plant, and maybe we'll all believe in that Solas all together.
Oh God! You're gonna
Is there a piece protruding from the ground nearby?
Is there a what nearby?
Is there a bit of like one of the roots protruding nearby that she can actually do that?
Yeah, sure. Divine Smite. The plant is gone. That was all you needed to do.
Woo! Just have a natural 20.
Natural 20 is like, I'm not even going to tell you the damage, you just flat out kill it.
Yeah, that's the way this works.
So where are we gonna wait for the mayor?
In one of the nearby houses.
Okay. Can we go on?
We can go in there.
Inspection?
Oh yeah, what does she look like? We kind of need to know this, because otherwise.
Female Triton. Seems to have like this large greatsword on her back at all times, like relatively heavy armor, but it seems to be relatively dented. Green hair, blue skin, normal shenanigans.
Okay.
Right. Okay. So.
Valkyrie likes.
Crossed. Thank you for the information.
Fuck you, Jonas.
Hey,
Jesus Christ, Sakura, you didn't have to.
This one.
Dirty like that.
Sorry. Right.
Have your bullshit point, sir.
Thank you for the information. We will now go and wait in that building there that you said we could. Thank you for putting your trust in us.
He's gonna put his crust into you if you flirt more like that.
Dainty Feet, no offense, but you're not the first one to make that joke to me.
Oh,
Sorry, I couldn't resist. I do apologize.
Sakura
really though,
looks
but,
like
yeah.
another one bites the crust. I mean dust.
Need to get
Okay,
all of it.
moving on.
Need to get all of it
Fun-
out of your
fun for
system for a
fun,
second.
but,
Or
yeah.
what?
you don't need to be so crusty about your name, Crust.
Hey, you know what? Fuck it. Thanks, bye. And I walk off.
She is a little bit crust.
Okay, thanks, bye. There you go.
This is why I don't. This is why I don't crust people.
He's a Smurf.
As I'm walking away, I heard that.
Nice one.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm walking off towards the house that you said we could stay in.
Okay.
Well, eat in. Well,
Can I ask something?
Sure.
and then immediately find the bathroom because that's where I need to go in real life.
Can I look around in the city a little bit more than when we are
Sure. Make perception
invisible?
check. What are you looking
I
for?
just want to see is there some magic stores or
Oh no.
Oh, fuck.
It's a small settlement that is devoid of magic, Jonas. No offense, but
I know
But-
a big store.
But the important question, is there gambling?
there's always gambling.
then I'm gonna wait in the house then.
Yeah.
I need to check my funds because I haven't played in so long that I have no clue.
Oh, you have a little bit of funds extra.
Is there a butcher?
There's always a butcher. The question
Then we
is
have
he
to-
going to butch you or is he going to butch me?
Then we have to burn it.
What? And the other question is, what meat is he going to butcher if it's not you? Because I mean,
Cow, definitely.
I don't eat cow anymore. I'm a cow vegetarian.
cow vegetarian, really?
Yes, as opposed to the normal vegetarians who don't
Eat
cow.
cows.
Just don't eat cow.
Cowitarian.
Vegetarian, thank you.
Anyway, after a little bit, while setting up camp and stuff, about 10-15 minutes go by, at which point you hear, because they're not trying to be silent really, you hear like the steps of like heavy boots that are kind of walking up to the guardhouse. You hear the people talking, just like making reports saying like nothing seen. Yeah, it's fine. All right, perfect. So you get the sense that that Irlin has returned with her patrol relatively quickly. At which point, she stays in there for like 1 or 2 minutes, and you see her talking to
God bless
Crust. At which point she kind of like turns around, looks at the house that you guys are in, kind of like, just like gets up her shoulders, turns around, and starts walking in your general direction. General direction.
General Kenobi.
No, do we see her out the windows? Because we went towards the house.
Yeah, you would be able to see her.
And obviously, I'm sat right next to the window as normal.
Of course. I figured that's why I'm telling you all this.
Sharpening a sword.
as one does.
Exactly.
Casually while waiting for the
But Sequida
superior.
has the sword.
She
I
does.
have 2.
So after like, a little bit, you just hear
Come in.
Come in, anonymous knock on the door.
door
I
opens.
open the door like a normal person.
Okay. Door opens, you see a female Triton in like heavy armor standing there. Description as Crust gave it to you. Still wearing the sword on her back.
I have an important question.
Erlin, come in.
Yes.
Okay,
Ah,
it is customary to first introduce yourself.
It is I, Jedediah,
You haven't heard of Ryu?
the magnificent storm sorcerer.
You're one of those. Okay, well, fine. He just like walks past you,
One of those?
completely
There's
uninterested.
only one of me.
Yeah, sure.
So
I
we
have-
have Seki
Like,
down
what
to
are
the
you, traveling
corner.
minstrel? Just
Oh no, I'm not a bard. I'm
No,
far
we are the
superior.
saviors of relics.
far superior than the board. Okay, yeah, never heard that one before.
Here, like, Shiloh just suppresses a small laugh.
I have an important question.
Hmm.
How beautiful is she?
Oh god.
Honestly, you can't really tell because at this point she seems to be kind of like covered in sweat and sweating and dirt because she's been patrolling like crazy.
Joke's
Joke's
on
on you, Elvac,
She's
he's
into
into
that
that
shit.
So I don't know what your kinks are. You tell me, but
All of them.
yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say. You name it, she kinks it.
Maybe that's why she's so crusty.
That's why she likes being a blacksmith. She just likes to pull the kinks out of everything.
There is a
No,
sad
no, what the
backstory
fuck?
about Elvakri.
Anyway,
Love everyone she sees.
Erlen kind of like walks in, looks at all of you. Well, isn't this a merry band of I don't even
Idiots.
fucking know what you people are. Sure, let's go with that. I don't know, you're all as smart as the guy who opened the door.
I'm
But
way
you
smarter
call him
than the guy
smart,
that
then?
opened the door.
Perfect.
I
Then
am
maybe we can actually have a
way
conversation.
smarter of the guy says he's smarter than the guy opened the door.
Wow. So you're the mayor
Word.
of the
Come.
settlement?
I mean, I don't like the term, but sure, let's go with that.
We are something like professional pest control. You seem to have a problem.
Demon control.
Bloody perfect. I
all-
think you're the 6th group that has mentioned that. The previous 5
Really?
never came out.
Nice. Okay.
But we are.
How
gonna
about we
go.
make a wager?
And then Shiloh basically goes, but has any group done this? And she just starts singing out the Ghostbusters theme song.
But instead of
Fuck you.
Ghostbusters, sing Demon Busters.
We gotta call
Demon Busters!
Ironically enough, one of them probably has.
Here come the
So-
copyright.
Yeah. We're gonna make a small wager.
Oh boy. Yeah. What?
We get rid of your pest problem.
Mm.
You start up, a trade route with Alvarez that's been freed of demonic entities.
Huh.
By yours truly.
Really?
Yes.
Yes.
You fucking chucklefucks actually freed Alvarez.
Yep.
Yep.
Yes.
Destroyed
That-
the blood
That's
crystal ourselves.
why we called the Savers of Relics.
Yes, believe it or not, that we actually managed to get rid of that giant floating crystal of blood and freed the citizens. We even killed the general in charge, albeit a couple of them did suffer mortal wounds, but they have recovered. Yes, we did. And we want to make sure the surrounding areas are the same.
I take back
Yeah,
what
so-
I said. You might actually stand a bloody fighting chance.
Yeah, we've
Ah.
done tons of good stuff. I mean, we've done all the demon slaying. We've kidnapped the high priest.
We burned
But let's
two
be honest.
houses.
Let's be honest, Shiloh. Your eyes were glazed over and on autopilot the entire time. So
Hey, you
did
a
well,
lot
but
of,
sure.
you did a lot of cool stuff, Shiloh, in your absence.
I mean, you even lost your virginity.
You're all weirdos.
And it had nothing to do with Elvakri, believe it or not.
I'm kidding. You
And
didn't.
all the more with Lord Erin.
Ah, yes, your best friend.
So anyway,
I
So,
have no idea what this entire conversation
Yeah.
means, but honestly, if you get rid of my problem, I will do whatever the fuck you people want.
No worries,
Okay.
we're just talking about the number one.
Everything we want?
Okay, maybe not
No
everything you want
Elvakri,
because you
she
freaked
won't
me
share
out.
a bed with you.
bonk, go to horny jail.
Just like grab my fucking warhammer and just like bonk it to the side, just a little boonk.
I have one last question as a, magic user.
Yeah. So
does magic hurt it? As far as you know?
it hurts it. It's just over longer periods of time.
It regenerates.
It seems to use magic in the air that, like, you know, it makes everything permanent in magic, like slightly weaker.
Okay. Good. Have you tried, you know, cutting the roots off one by one and then going to the central
We
tower?
have.
Does it make a difference?
It does not.
You heard the man, Leroy.
Yes.
All right, so we have a 32.33% chance to survive the first. Leroy!
Okay. Go to the tower then.
Oh, I need to wait a day because I need to change spell slots.
No, you don't need that. To the tower!
Oh my fucking god, I hit all of you!
But I have 0 damaging spells, like literally 0.
Sounds more like a you problem, not a me problem.
No, I think that sounds like a you problem as well, honestly.
Okay, we wait a day.
This is just going all the wrong ways, this.
Yes.
Let's see if I need to change any preparation. No, I'll be fine, honestly. I think I mostly.
Maybe take out ceremony as a spell.
Maybe some preparation X and use.
Yeah, I'll remove ceremony and take back inflict wounds. Not that I really use inflict wounds often, but
yeah. Can we spend another 6 hours on, you know, the tattoos?
Yeah, sure.
And
yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'll do that as well. Yeah.
While we wait for a long rest.
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
Yay! Progression.
Woohoo.
Can I go?
Mm-hmm.
Do we know where the
42
mayor lives?
Do you know what?
Where the mayor lives?
Nope.
Like I said, you're not sleeping with her, Vakri.
Just try.
Back
I asked the mystery voice in the air, not you.
The mystery voice in the air says, "Go to horny jail."
Dag.
No, but you wouldn't know where she lives.
Do we know?
Good.
What?
Okay.
We know or we don't know?
You don't know.
You don't know.
I go to
know.
Crust.
Crest says, "I am not privy to that information."
Oh, Vakri, I would like to make a small suggestion.
And you cast suggestion?
Please don't.
I don't have it prepared.
Oh.
Because I have disadvantage on any chance.
Yes.
Right. But anyway, you guys take the rest of the day to prepare.
Yes.
Can I do something in the meantime?
What?
Can I search for a cleric?
I'm right the fuck here.
But fuck you.
The holy man.
It's not all about you.
Wait, what do
I
you
asked the
what
mystery voice in the air, not you.
What do you need? What do you need a cleric for?
Remove curse.
I
Oh.
can do that stuff.
Fuck you.
No, to be fair, in this, no, you wouldn't be able to find one in this city.
Okay, Jet, please prepare a remove curse for me.
I don't have it on me at the moment.
I'm screwed.
It will take
But anyway, so I think Ryu, you can add 6 hours. Sequita, you can technically add 10 hours to
10
your...
each?
Yeah, because 4 hours from long rest and then 6 from thingy, right?
Yep.
And then Jed, you can continue.
Oh, because I don't have monster assets.
I'm sorry.
Can I hunt down some small monster assets?
Make an investigation check.
6 hours?
Jet.
Nope, I'm hunting down monster assets. Fuck you.
23. You find very basic monster essence for a silver piece. A pop. You can buy...
I'll take it. More quality.
You can buy... Oh, come on. 3 of them.
6.
You know what? I'll take the whole stock.
Perfect.
I'll take your entire stock.
Poor quality?
No, medium, no, like
Nice.
average quality. Poor
Nice.
quality would be copper pieces.
Oh, it's fine.
Jet,
Yes.
Oh, no.
how much spell slots do you have?
A lot.
Do you have sending prepared?
Do have something prepared.
I missed the last 10 minutes because annoying family members showed up. So what'd I miss?
Nothing special.
Actually being
Cool.
a slut.
You
Ah,
have
can I
10
get-
hours.
Oh, okay, nothing new then. Right.
You have 10 hours of your tattoo.
Yeah, indeed.
Additional.
Can you send?
I have 10.
Hours off your
Yeah,
tattoo.
four from the long rest that you can do, unlike anyone else, and then 6 hours because everyone else is doing it as well.
Yeah, because you're taking a lot. You're waiting for the next day because Jed needs to prepare spells and Ryu needs to prepare
Burning.
spells.
Okay. So I'll add
What do I need to
Can I
send?
help in this town?
Okay, fine.
What
What
are the
is this?
Health pots. Stamina pots.
No, but I give you 2
Shopping,
health pots.
basically.
You have to use this day, or I
mean,
can give you tomorrow.
Make an investigation check. And what do you need to send, Jed?
I don't know.
Can you send another message to my orc friend?
Yes.
Also, can I help Charlotte with that check because I would have had a look around while I was scouting.
Make an investigation check.
I'm going to add a bullshit point.
Okay.
I was going to say, would that be with advantage? Because I would have told him if I saw one or not. But
How much?
One myself then.
How much words are the sending?
25.
25.
25. Okay.
No, I don't.
5
think
seconds.
I found one.
Yeah.
You do not find healing potions within the city.
But I can make you.
Within this city. That's right.
Valkyrie, tell me. 25 words.
I'm gonna. Please ignore me for the 2 minutes. I'm gonna think about it.
Okay. Anyone else who still wants to do something?
What's actually going on right now? Because I had to talk to.
We are
Ryu's working on
literally
tattoos.
waiting for a long rest.
Ryu's working on tattoos. Jed bought monster essence and is working on stuff. Is casting sending. Shiloh is looking for healing potions alongside you, and Valkyrie is thinking what she wants to send.
I obviously made that one because the investigation check. Because I would have looked myself while I was doing the scouting mission with Valkyrie prior.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Have we finished the conversation with Ilan then?
I think so, unless you still want to ask something.
No, because I didn't actually hear the end of it. Because my stupid mother walked in.
If we...
Oh, my camera's still off. Oops.
She acknowledged that we, freed Alvarez.
Mm-hmm.
And if we do something about the pest control, the pests in the city, she will do whatever we like, but not whatever Valkyrie likes.
Right, okay. Alright, cool. No, there's nothing else I want to do. No. Just prepare for the following day. That's pretty much all I'm doing.
I actually want to ask Erlin something.
Okay.
She has magical capabilities, but she's wearing heavy armor, so she's not full caster.
Yep, indeed. Very basic magical capabilities.
So I ask her.
So just like Jed.
Yes. Can you cast magic missile? What can you cast? How great are your, What's your area of expertise? What can you do? Can I learn you something? Probably not.
You can literally assume more Eldritch Knights capabilities. Very basic capabilities.
Okay. Hey, good for her. She has them, at least. Come on, Valkyrie, where are your 25 words?
Shit.
A, B, C, D, E,
Shit,
F,
that's
G.
You have 75, Valkyrie. You have 75 words.
X, Y responses.
Oh, fuck. I have too many words.
How many
That's
words
fine.
do you have?
I have
All of
27
all
now.
It's fine.
You You
But I'm
can
not
probably
finished
condense a
yet.
couple.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
but you're
probably
not
need a couple
finished
of
yet.
stuff.
Oh, what kind of a
Oh.
message are you sending?
Like, don't say I
You
don't say
Wait.
I
I'm gonna
no.
scrap
Don't say
this
did
one.
not. Say didn't.
Yeah.
Don't say I have. I've.
Hi.
Just
Don't say
send any-
anything. Just say hello.
Yes.
Uh,
Hello, I'm wearing a green velvet
Brackets,
robe
are you
tonight.
pooping?
If you want to see more of this, please go to...
Call 888-5302.
only $11.99 a minute.
Texas may apply.
Genau.
Call 800-8132.
Oh no, I was like,
No,
I thought you were
hang
going
on,
to say
hang on.
80085, which
Oh, where
makes
did I see it?
boobs
Where did
on
I see it?
the
Yeah.
calculator.
Mine was boobies.
Ooh, nice.
uh,
Well, Vakri, I'm not waiting the whole session on your words. You know.
No. For an amazing timer, only €15.99 a minute. Cool.
I
Plus
had
3,
31.
2, 4, 7.
Yeah,
No,
it's
I'm not
fine.
doing it.
I'll cost
That's
twice.
why you can never you dickwad.
No, it wasn't. It was actually Lars's, but I wasn't going to finish that.
Because it went 4-7. Oh, shite.
Okay.
It
You have
is
to
the
stand.
first one that showed up, so I just clicked that one.
You have to send, dear friend, are you okay? After our last conversation, I was a little bit. I'm a little worried. Sorry. Can we meet somewhere? What was the deal with the blood hunter, and where was you on that time?
What's the deal with the blood hunter?
You
What
got as
are you
far as where was.
talking about?
Wait, what's the deal with the blood hunter?
You know, when
You're the blood hunter.
I was fighting.
You didn't finish that.
I'll cost it
It's
again.
fine. Wait, what are you talking about, Jonas? Because I'm spacing out.
You know,
now.
I was fighting with Lord.
Sanguine? Yeah.
He was busting somewhere. He was trying to break something.
Yeah.
And my last dream,
Well, when you were fighting in the dream plane.
I was in the water pool.
Boat.
I saw the orc
A tiefling.
in a room.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
In my head, that was connected.
Okay, cool. Sure.
Weird. It's like that. The image of this being that I saw, does it exist? Sending message to. I think that's what he's saying.
I am sending the weird ass message.
Sure.
To some random stranger.
Do you? Hello, friends. I've never seen or heard from you.
The answer that you're getting is I currently have to stay put. North of Mariana's capital.
Look for a shed.
Yeah. Look for a shed.
I know.
I haven't seen any blood hunters in a while.
Can you repeat on that?
Repeat?
I can reply on that.
Reply, sorry.
25 words or less.
Can you just reply? Last time I see you,
Yes.
you was inside a black room. What was that?
What the fuck are you drinking?
Oh, what?
I'm like,
It's last
holy.
The answer.
You have 11 words left. I'm just saying.
Are you pooping?
What was the dark room, you orc?
I need a very handsome Triton, and I want to lay on it.
Oh my
You still
God.
have 11 words left.
What did you do in the dark room with Elfakri, you weirdo?
Where is this even going?
I don't
What
know.
I have
did
no idea.
she do? I mean, it's
The
Elfakri.
answer
Who
that
didn't she do? Yeah.
the answer that you get from the orc is I'm going to assume she's talking about my
Why is
home,
it turning off?
Safe.
Oh, I
Place,
was
yes.
going.
which is, the shed. I didn't do anything to
He
it.
was.
I think that's where it ends. I think, right?
Yeah.
You don't have any spell slots left.
Okay,
Yeah.
you didn't do
you
anything
repeat
to
that?
her.
You was
okay. Yeah, I see
a
how it
little
is.
bit away.
Nope, I don't.
Yeah,
have
pretty
children.
much just he thinks that you're talking about his house, and he didn't do anything to you in that room.
Fuck.
Okay.
So confused.
Hey,
We all are.
don't blame me. I'm the messenger.
True. Anyway, anything
I
else?
cast Eldritch Blast on Jet.
Hey, don't shoot the messenger.
Literally.
I have to be angry on something.
You're just like my boss. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm just saying shit went wrong, you know.
Oh, that
I
sounds like
quit my
my
job for a reason. I'm not gonna suffer through the same abuse here.
That sounds
Maybe I
like
had to
both
quit
of my
some-
previous jobs. Anyway,
So
Yeah.
anyway,
Maybe you have to quit this also.
no, he doesn't.
He doesn't
Another
have one yet to
day.
quit.
I like him too much. Anyway,
Aww.
Another day, another burning hats.
wait, what? Oh, you're picking burning hands. I was like, are you casting burning hands? Or... So yeah, next day
That's
comes
if you-
around, you get all your spell slots, yada 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 yada. Hey, look.
Yay.
Thank God.
Thank you.
Shiloh,
I only have 2 second levels, so yeah.
you weren't here when I did my trick. I can turn into a giant ape now.
You wasn't here with I discovered.
Turn into?
Yes.
Yes, he just carved.
Hey, now
Yes,
that
he's learned the spell
Giant ape.
enlarge.
I'm going to answer that in a very interesting way, by the way.
Never mind.
Can turn anyone into a giant ape.
Now that
Wow.
this giant ape just friendly and minor on us, other Shiloh is still lugging around.
I forgot that ape. I have a giant mole now. So
Sakura, you're only one
No, you can't
wisdom
forget the
save
ape because
away
it's right there.
from being
Every
a snail.
One wisdom save away from being a snail.
True.
Hey, I actually have a +2 wisdom, so.
Anyway, what's the plan?
Hero Jenkins.
burst into the tower.
Get shit faced. I don't know.
Hero
That's,
Jenkins.
that's usually always.
Seguida has a.
It's your call.
That's
You
always
people
high on
need-
Saquita's list.
You people need to tell me what you're doing.
We're gonna.
rush in.
And next
we're
day
gonna-
dawn, I think we should go to this mage
Tower.
tower.
Yes.
Okay.
Do you
Try
want to go?
We should go there and enter place of death.
Do you want to go invisible first to scout it out?
No,
Reveal
I don't think we
something?
need to because we've already been there. There's people
Been
they're
there, done
avoiding
that.
it. I don't think we need.
No.
People are kind enough so far. I don't think
Invisible in the tower.
Nah, it's gonna be fine.
So again, your call.
I mean, what upon entry of the tower, like outside, fine, and once we go inside, maybe, but I don't think it's worth using it with spell slots for invisibility or even pass
Yeah.
without.
Okay.
If I'm honest, we do try our
Check it.
best to go quietly, yes, but I think once we're
Right.
in there, we're in the ship regardless. So
Yeah.
Okay. Mage armor.
Okay.
yeah, so anything you want to prep just before we go in to help your defenses and whatnot, do it there.
Yeah, I'll
I've got
probably
nothing.
cast
So
bless on people. Have I bless? Yeah, I do have bless prepared. Cool, I can do that. Can I
Less people.
upcast bless to target
Yes.
more people?
More people, yeah.
Ooh, okay. Let me see. It's just
'cause
one per extra level, yeah.
Yep.
if we're going into a mage tower, does anyone have anything which helps an ally with melee?
No.
Oh yeah, that reminds me.
It's going to be fairly close quarters. I don't think my bow is going to be very useful in there. Unless it's like a TARDIS. I don't know what that is, but
It's They say it's bigger on the inside.
I can turn you into
It's
a
a pretty
mammoth.
big tower. It's 120 feet diameter.
Oh, that's
20
pretty.
feet diameter.
Oh, damn.
And that's your basic
Where?
mage tower. Holy shit! What's the fucking
Diameter's from the middle to the edge, isn't it?
No, it's
Uh,
not. It's from one
or
edge
is
to the
The whole
opposite edge.
span.
Yeah.
So it's
120
60 feet radius.
Oh, wow, radius as well. Yeah. That's not bad. That's not bad.
But the good news,
Still low.
Liam, in Dutch, it is also diameter and radius.
Straal.
What? Yeah, straw. What?
You're learning Dutch already.
Yeah, that second part wasn't right, but diameter is the same.
Technically, radius is correct though. It's actually
Is it?
it's
Oh,
actually
great.
Dutch word. No,
Correct.
he's,
So
he's
from
not
what-
lying.
So
but
from what I'm
nobody says it.
getting, for a lot of things, I can just keep speaking English.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Honestly.
Good to
Ryu,
know.
if you were to have 20 intelligence, you would have known that
Is
radius was
mass-
also technically correct.
Is this like a mass attempt at convincing him he needs to immigrate?
Yes.
No, we'll talk about it after stream.
So, okay, so I could help you become more melee proficient by turning you into a mammoth.
No.
Fine.
I love this. Just like thinking about it. No.
I mean,
Okay.
for a moment there was like big ass tusks, but no.
Yes.
Anyway.
Okay.
What a T-Rex.
Shake
Takes
the
me
map.
long enough to shave my legs. I don't want that much
So
hair.
before that, so if you look at the tower, there is like a front gate that is currently shut. It seems to be like a large wooden gate. So I'm assuming, are you going there, or are you trying to find another way to enter?
Does the gate look barred in any way?
It does not.
So it just by looking at it, it looks like we could just walk up and open it.
Yes.
Let's do that.
Could I just
I
listen to the other side of on the door? If there's
Perception
any
check.
movement inside?
is there anything we can do to just like force a very heavy object at the door?
Use your head.
16, Jed. You kind of put your head against the door, and
no,
you
that's
hear
right.
this very weird, like.
There's something inside, guys.
Fuck.
Sounds like
What is it?
Fuck's sake, Sequila.
Sorry. So what you hear? I'm not gonna repeat that. That's gross. On a scale of 1 to 10, how gross? Eldritch tentacles. I like.
Of course you do.
Okay, you get a bullshit point for that one.
So
Attention is intention.
I should not be rewarding this kind of behavior, but yeah.
No, you really should honestly, but yeah.
So who's gonna frontline? Shiloh's gonna frontline, right?
Probably.
No,
But
apparently
before we go-
Vaka's going to front
Yeah,
line
on the front.
backwards.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Yes,
I'm gonna
Shiloh
be
first.
before
cast.
Sequida.
No, I am at the back.
What'd you say, Ryan?
I'm at before you.
It's gonna cause bless.
Oh,
I don't. It only lasts 1 minute though. That's really short.
yeah, that's true.
I think I heard Ryu say, I want to be
It's 10
shot.
rounds.
I mean, I think I can.
Everything.
It's your call.
I'm gonna do something that is gonna be against my own fucking thing again, but I'm gonna cast
Shield of Faith.
Shield of Fate on myself and head in first together with Shiloh.
Okay. So the two
Even
of
though
you
I've
are
said I'm
opening
not.
the door.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
I'm casting before they do. I cast Protection of Evil and Good on Shiloh.
But
Do you have holy water on you?
before
You have holy. You've
before
made holy
anyone
water.
approaches the door,
Yeah, like once, but
sorry, touches
Yeah.
the door to
Mhm.
open it.
Yeah.
I don't cast anything, so this doesn't help in that regard. I do say, be extremely careful because that tower is clearly corrupted in its entirety. Maybe instead of trying to use your hand, Shiloh, try and open it with your halberd.
Do one of you have the magical hand spell thing?
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Actually,
Mage hand.
Okay.
Yeah. The magical hand spell.
So this is an old door. It's not that heavy. So you just kind of like, as Shiloh and Ryo are standing up front, you open the door. Nothing immediately.
It was a mage hand that did it, right?
Yeah, sure. Nothing immediately like jumps up at you guys, but you do see into the building now. And as you look in, you see how the floor, the ceiling, the walls, pretty much everything in terms of objects that lies in there, like tables, bookcases that have been thrown against the ground, everything is just layered with both small and large vines that are just sit there. You see how there's some of these larger vines have thorns on them. You see how the smaller vines are kind of just like grappling things in their grasp. It's a
Extremely
fucking mess
overgrown.
here. Yeah, pretty much.
At this point, Shiloh like sort of goes into a almost meditative state and uses her divine sense to see if she can pinpoint the kind of evil we're fighting.
Okay.
Maybe point towards the heart of it.
You use your divine sense. You sense that, to be fair, it's everywhere in this tower, but the biggest source that you sense is one floor up.
Okay.
And as you look kind of in the room, you see that at the other side, there's a staircase that leads upwards.
Let's come back tomorrow.
It's literally morning.
I have stone shape. I can just like poof, make a door at the entrance of the staircase.
We're not gonna read another fucking day.
I'm just saying, when we go up those stairs, if we go up those stairs, if there's another like weird like wibbly black wall of like nothingness, I'm gonna kill you.
He's laughing.
Oh, no, you're not doing another fucking viscous on us. Don't do another viscous. He's doing a viscous.
I'm not confirming nor denying this.
So
I mean, that was pretty bad, but also pretty good on your part. But yeah, that's it.
Would you say, Jen?
Are we just gonna like cross all the vines on the floor?
Yes, but don't.
You can burn them though.
I mean,
Try it.
I'm willing to be slightly lenient here. You would have had a description of the Mage Tower, and Jet has 20 intelligence. If you wanted to have taken out a spell slot in the previous night to have Stone Shape here, then by all means go for it.
Wait for it. 20 int my ass!
You wanted me gone? You wanted me to rage quit? I have better stuff to do anyway on Tuesday evening, you know.
Alright, okay, fine.
I'll be your friend.
Is Liam?
I had to cover the S at the end there.
Is Liam the Dietmar of this team?
Yes.
He's gonna pull things out.
Jet, how would you be using Stone Shape then? Just
I actually have about 7 others.
Make a hole in the wall.
on the other side,
A
then
hole in the
to
wall.
get onto the stairs.
Yeah.
That would be the plan.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh wait, how far from the door is the stairs?
120 feet.
1 diameter away.
Oh, okay. Face step will get me there.
No, it won't.
if I use it 3 times.
4 times. 120 divided by 30 is still 4.
Wait, is it 30 or is it my movement?
No, it's 30.
It's 30.
Misty Step is
Oh, is
always
it flat
30.
30? Oh.
Unless the walls are more thick than
No, they're
5.
not. They're not. It's fine.
Okay, if I cheat and just say it goes that 120 feet,
I mean,
You have a 4th level version that's about to give you 120 feet, and it's called Jed Stoneship. So pretty much you see Jed kind of walking around to the other side of the building, and I'm assuming you kind of like put your hand on the stone, and you just see it like mold away right in front of your eyes.
Ta-da!
And you can now...
Are you a druid?
You to an extent. You can now kind of like... You do have to kind of like take a little bit of a step up, but you are capable of just accessing the stairs.
Stairs, please.
The one detail to note that after we left, if you had high enough perception, but it's going to be blatantly obvious now, Sequoia did have a rather big flask in her pocket, which she's been swigging from.
Perfect.
Not with not very decent shit, so it's not high volumes, but it
Okay.
gives her it gives her a buzz, but that's about it.
7 will remember that.
Yeah, it's just a buzz. It's just a buzz. It's not actually drunk yet.
Okay.
Maybe a few more swigs.
Yeah.
Who's going in first?
But she says, I kind of feel like it. I kind of feel like it wants us to go forward.
It does.
I don't like this.
Yeah, I guess it would be me and Shiloh.
We have
to.
We have to. Go
Yeah,
forward
but because this is kind of a hole and it says relatively small stairs, I would need to know who's going first, second, third, fourth, fifth.
Shallow.
After you.
Well, I'm definitely not going first.
No. Shallow just grabs Ryu by the scuff of his neck and just throws him.
Really?
The scuff of my neck is heavy armor, my guy. That's gonna be a little difficult.
Yeah, but Shiloh's strong.
What check am I rolling for that?
Athletics. Ryu,
No,
you too.
I'd say
Or
I'd
acrobatics,
say
technically.
contested strength.
Okay.
Strength versus athletics. That's what I'd say.
Yeah. So I guess.
But I'm not the DM, so
No, you're not.
Oh.
no. Shiloh fails. I'm pretty sure.
Wait, hold on. Well, I still need to roll.
Wait,
mine.
Athletics or
Oh,
acrobatics,
yes.
your call.
Yeah.
It's a grapple check, technically, if you look at the
Wait,
official.
wait.
I mean, I haven't rolled yet.
That's
but...
unfair.
I love it.
No,
That's
I love it.
unfair. He
not
hasn't
using-
been here to earn them.
I think
I
these,
have
are,
been.
these are left
No,
over.
you haven't been here for like 10 sessions
These are left
because of real life shit.
These are left over.
I earned them today. Yeah, I had 2
Anyway,
left over and I earned 1 extra today.
Right? You
Oh,
wanna, you
right,
wanna
yeah.
add bullshit points? I'm gonna allow it. Fuck it.
Yeah, do you want to add bullshit points? Go on, add bullshit points.
I would have to add 2, and I have like.
Need
have
an-
one.
I think you have to.
What?
You need 8 more.
You'll
What's the plan?
survive.
If
What
you
are
get
we
8
doing?
out of these bullshit points, you win.
No, fuck that. No, I'll just fucking move first, I guess, and die.
Okay. Ryu gives up front. Perfect. So Ryu, because of that, on the stairs themselves, there's still like, a little bit of vegetation. There's still these roots, but it's not as how do I say, not as invasive as the ground floor itself was. So you walk up the stairs,
Still sounds like
and
hentai.
once you reach the first floor, immediately you notice that the second floor in English, I think technically, the top floor, let me put it like that, is just as, if not worse, than the bottom floor. It is once again completely infested with these large sets of roots. There's once again these like large like areas of just smaller plant life. The thing you now see, however, is what you would call the center of this. In the dead center of the room, you see this large, ginormous, pink reddish plant that just sits there. And you see how attached to this large plant, there are 4 of these giant tendrils almost that just like kind of run to the outside of the building. You're pretty sure that those are like connected to the tendrils that led to the things that you've seen outside, to the things that wrap around the entire building. And the moment you kind of like show your head, you notice how these 4 tendrils all at the same time just...
Oh, that's not good.
And now, seeing
really
as
creepy.
you specifically know that it's usually like about once a minute, you notice how it starts to kind of speed up a little bit. Like,
Guys, I think it's getting worse.
Okay, attack it then.
at which point,
We mean attack it.
Are you
Fine.
describing this
Oh.
as you're going as you went up?
Yeah, I guess so. Like as we're going up, I was like, guys, I think it's getting faster.
Going third.
Because yeah,
at which point, you notice how coming from the larger 4 tendrils, you see how these smaller like roots start to move almost out of their own volition.
oh,
Guys,
Some
it's
of
moving.
them
It's moving.
start coming towards you guys as if like snakes slithering over the ground. And that's where we're going to end the session.
we're gonna end the session with
No!
like the first 5 seconds of a fucking hentai video. Yay!
Yep. Pretty much.
We all know where this is going.
Yep.
Dark.
Next
but,
session, you
yeah.
get to fight a
I'm
plant.
glad Sequida's at the back of the group.
Yes.
Same.
El Valkyrie is barging past to get to the front.
No. I'm with you.
She sees that shit, just fucking barges forward. Like, me first.
Next session, you get to have a giant combat with a giant plant.
Hey. At
Alrighty
least
then.
Shiloh has protection from evil and good.
Yep.
Honor.
Remind me of that next session because I'm
I
going to
will.
forget.
Plus any other buffs that anyone did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't.
I have
No,
Shield of Fate on.
Did anything do anything for me?
Nope.
Mhm.
I don't think anyone did, so I
Nope.
don't need to remember
Because you
anything.
were
Cool.
drunk.
No. Sequida's not drunk. She's
Tipsy.
she can still shoot while tipsy.
Valkyrie,
She's been drunk enough to be able to shoot.
I'll be really nice. Valkyrie, did you use your right up front or not?
Yes.
Okay. Roll your then suddenly, without anyone noticing, roll your damage.
As I'm explaining, we hear it.
I mean, to be fair, it makes sense. She's hearing his explanation of what's going on up there, and she just quickly
That's why I'm
quick slip.
subtly asking.
Yeah.
All right, but we will do this combat next time because
That's gonna be interesting.
the big question is now: are you guys going to die to a plant? Because that would be hilarious, and you've been shitting on me, so I've tripled its HP in the meantime. So with that. No, I didn't. Don't worry about
Right.
it. That's
so
for
it's now
Ariana.
got 33.
Is the plant demonic though? Because Shiloh would have known.
Yes, because you sensed it with your divine
Yeah.
sense. So it would be, it would
I
be
thought it
treated
was
as
my-
both a plant and as demonic, pretty much.
Oh!
Literally demonic.
So what
plant.
you're saying is searing smite.
Yep.
You can certainly try. But anyway,
Burning hands.
we will see that
Burning.
next time.
Next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, my friend.
Please let me hit the 4 tendrils at once with burning hands so that there's 4 times as the damage.